Yes, ma'am. Hello, guys. Thank you all for waiting. Let me put my brace on. I had to take it off to wash my hands, but thank you all for waiting. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And I, let me see. If anybody can hear me, would you go ahead and put a one in the chat for me? If you can hear me from here. Let me see. Oh, thank you, Miss Black Titanic. Let me go ahead and throw that link for you so you have it. Okay, I just dropped that link for you. Just let me know. Let me remove this. Let me just take that slide down. Let me just move from studio. Thank you all. Thank you all for showing up and everything. We got a lot to talk about to this evening. Yes, we do. If you all can hear me, just go ahead and put a one in the chat. That way I know I'm speaking loud and clear. If you can't hear me, just don't say hell to the no, no. Just say 0. Let me see. Because I want to make sure I can hear myself sometimes. It's like that sometimes. You just got to make sure you can hear yourself. Okay. Let me see. Miss Black Titanic, it seems like, okay, yes, I got you. Go ahead and bring your camera down just a little. Yes, perfect. Oh, you're looking beautiful. And yes, you are. And I like that. I like your background. I got to get my background going. I got it. I just haven't had time to put it up yet. But I am.
I can hear you very well.
Okay,
I can hear
perfect.
you now. Uh-huh.
Let me just go ahead and get rid of one thing. Okay. And okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. Okay. And I already put my disclaimer up. I came across the screen, the big disclaimer and everything. I had that up. And then we got it running across the bottom. But I do want to say everything is alleged. This is my opinion and my opinion of my co-host, which is Black Titanic. And this video that we're making is for educational and entertainment purposes only, just in case. We don't want to take no chances with anything. You looking good though.
You think so?
Yes,
Well, thank you.
yes, you are. You're looking great and everything with all your traveling going on. Um, Let me see. I got my comments up and everything. I'm just and so what we're going to talk about. Thank you, Demita Joe, for showing up in the pink house today. And we got your favorite, Miss Black Titanics here. Yes, we do. She's through with her traveling. You want to say hi to Demita Joe?
Hey, Danita. Hello. Good evening. Thanks for having me here, Pinky. I
you
appreciate it.
it's a pleasure. It's always a pleasure having you here. You're like, I'm gonna say, you're like a rock star to me. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You know who I call a rock star? Uh, Dr. Hightower I told you about. Everybody calls her a rock star. When I said rock star, yes, because she, a rock star, you look at a rock star like, oh my God, that's how we look at you. Yes, we
Mm.
do. But good evening. Let me put up Demeter Joe, what she just said.
Love you too, Demeter.
We love you, Demeter Joe. Yes. And she said she loved us, both of us too, as well. But if you want to go ahead and we and talk about what actually it's been, I would say this has been a it's going, it's ooh, I know how to say it. It just won't come out. Oh Lord, all over the
Vira.
talk.
Vira.
Viral. Yes. You know what I said all the time, but I think I'm just I'm just tired today because I
Yeah,
went to the doctor and I'm
people
not going
time.
to
We'll give
have
people
my
time to come in
medicine.
before we do the Black History on that. We're gonna give people time to come in.
Okay. All right. That's great.
So,
I
so
can
we
go
can
ahead.
talk about something, whatever else you want to talk about.
I want to talk about,
Ask the meter, do she have anything she want us to talk about? She can write it in the chat.
okay. Demita, uh, do you have anything, Miss Black Titanic, want to know, is there anything that you want to talk about before we start getting into the Alabama very, oh Lord, the chaos.
The brawl, girl, the
Just
brawl.
say it like it is. Just say it like it is instead of trying to say it like political correctness, right? It wasn't no political correctness out on that river dog. It wasn't. She said,
No,
uh,
sweetheart. Okay. Okay,
okay.
well, I'll start out with a subject. I want to talk about Tisha and so I want to talk about them trying to silence the content creators. Because me, myself, I got a copyright strike from talking about Betty. Now, when you talk about Betty or
Mhm.
any of them Scots, they either give you a copyright strike or they give you a cease to desist. Now, they are on TV. And that's
Right,
what we're going to talk about is their lives.
right.
Now, if they were doing things positive like Melody, that's what we can report. But they're
Report.
not we report what we see.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I concur with that. If they don't do all this shifty behavior, we won't have to report anything shifter and underhanded and under the table and criminal looking and just my opinion only is alleged, but we wouldn't have to report that. We'll report on them helping the community if they was doing that. We will report on having how they are giving back and how
Hmm.
they're building all these big tall buildings and rows of homes and people are moving in and they're giving them the key like this is the key and they're holding it up for the river cutting ceremony. We don't see that. I
We
haven't
haven't
seen.
we
Hmm,
haven't seen anything, and then they gave Anthony the cease to desist,
yeah,
and according to that paralegal, according to the thing that say she's a paralegal, that's what it says when I looked her up, and she wrote that he's not to talk about anything without it being factual or he can't confirm it. But
right,
Anthony did not talk about it. Anthony had victims that came forth telling their stories.
right,
So I don't know what the Scots are,
right,
why they gave him that, because they were victims came forth.
right,
Yes,
right. So you're right. He did not do the talking. The victims did the talking.
the
You
victims
can't
came
silence
forth.
somebody else from coming on your content. You can't. You never know what they may want to tell. If they're telling their truth and they got receipts and telling you what happened, um, what you want me to put tape around their mouth or tell them you can come on, but you can't talk about what you're going on. That's that person's life. They're telling their experience.
If they wouldn't have deceived these people, then they wouldn't have to come forth to say those things about. Anthony could have just report how wonderful they or how their business is booming, but he cannot report that because that's not what's going on.
Yeah, that's not what he's saying. That's not the information that he's finding out. So you can't make bread out of what is it? I don't know how to make bread. I shouldn't say that statement. Um,
We understand. Can make bread out of water, but
oh, water.
the Mr. Color said they're nothing but flim flam artists.
Right,
Yes, that's
right.
what they are, flim flam artists.
Like the Meter Joe says, they're nothing but you said right, flim artists.
Mhm.
Flim, yeah. They're
That's a
nothing
good name for them, Damita. I gotta use that.
but flim.
Flim
That's
flam. That's exactly what they are, and that should be their damn nickname too.
right,
Flim
flim.
flams
Because
instead of
there's
the
two of them.
Scott.
Flim. They both are alike. Flim. Oh my lord.
Yeah.
Uh,
Yeah, and we not seen anything. We haven't seen them build anything. I don't know how they keep on deceiving people. They got 100% all set up that on their payroll. They pay people 100%. What the hell do y'all do? Y'all haven't did anything.
right.
Nothing.
Nothing. They haven't built. Uh, if you are that supposed to be having that much money, show me some of the buildings that page where you got that much money coming from.
Yeah,
I don't see a building. He talking about he's a commercial building, a building. Where's the big buildings? Where's that bank that or hotel that you just built or
just
something?
show us one. He can't even refer to not one thing that he had completed.
Not even a small little restaurant, a little small drive up coffee shop. He can't even show
Yeah,
that.
yeah, just waiting to lay the driveway, put concrete on the driveway or something, build the
Thank
fence
you.
or something. He can't even show that. And then Tisha got the nerve to get up talking about some she's submissive because he's the type of man that go out and he's what you call the head of the household. How the hell he gonna be head of the household when the man can't even give you a stable place to stay?
That
Now
is true.
yeah, and I used to tell people that they say, "Oh, you shouldn't." That's Miss Curves talking to you.
Oh,
Hello.
hi, Miss Curves. Hello, Miss Pinky, the housewife, and Miss Black Titanic. How are you? How are you two? Awesome ladies today. Glad I caught you two. We're glad too.
Yeah. So he can't even provide nowhere stable for his family to stay.
That is true.
No. And I call them Carlo men's. All Carlo men's, they claim that they are male chauvinists. It's just because if you look at Bell's collector Cliff on there, he tells his wife that she's not equal to him.
Right.
Did you see that?
Yes,
That
I
girl,
did.
that
And she
girl
stood
worked
outside
hard.
and started crying.
She worked hard. That girl worked very
Yes.
hard, and
Oh,
then she gonna sit down and he gonna belittle her. That's the same way Marceau do Tisha.
right,
But I do know Cliff do provide a stable home for her though. They got a
right,
nice
right.
home. They got more land than Stormy. If you look at that place
Oh
there,
no, they
yeah,
do. They have more land. They have thousands. They have land because his whole family is. He's come from. Cliff comes from old money.
yeah,
Uh,
they in Mississippi.
right, and
Mississippi
see,
got
I used to go down in Jackson on during the summers and stay with my grandfather and stuff. I stayed the summers there. So and then all my people are from Mississippi as well. So when he's from old money in Mississippi, they look. I mean,
hmm
his whole family got land and money. That's why they call them the people that live in the glass house. Because yes, they
hmm
have a big, beautiful glass house. And Stormy's, you can take Stormy's uh, pasture property and put probably 10 or 15 of those on his. Yes,
yeah.
yes. She don't have land like he have it.
But
You know,
you know how the Scots always bragging about what they got. You never hear rich people like Cliff And
No,
Latrice, they don't brag
they
about
don't
that stuff
talk
that
about
they
it at
got.
all.
They don't talk about it. Even you, Pinky.
Right. Well,
You
my
got
husband
lots
don't
of
talk about
land,
it.
a nice big old home.
Yeah.
Nobody would never know except for you just be out doing your thing, and that's how people see it. You do not sit
Right.
up here
Right.
brag about your land and
No,
your
I don't.
own.
I don't brag about it. I'm out here clowning around with the dogs. That's probably what y'all said. Or the city trying to take what they call eminent domain. They came through and took half of the ranch on the other side of me with the horses, and
Oh,
then they,
really? Y'all
yeah,
been affected? That's what I'm going through right now. What they?
eminent domain. And
Mhm.
they took my they bulldozed a lot of my trees down. They bulldozed. They had to take those out and my shrubs, my flowers. They took my fence down. The dogs wasn't able to go
Yeah,
outside for a while unless they're on a leash or
yeah.
something. They called it eminent domain. They're gonna come in and do
Yeah,
what they want.
and people that are black people that are progress, and that's what they do now, Miss Kurz and Demeter Joe
Yeah,
McCullough. Instead of they can't come in there with like they did Tulsa, like a mob and just take your
right,
land. Their new strategy now
right.
is eminent domain, and that's what they doing to me. I got a whole forest that I ain't cut down that
Uh-huh.
belonged to me, and the reason I didn't cut that forest down is because I loved it. I love seeing the animals and the rabbits and the
Yeah, I do
deer.
too. Ooh,
Yeah,
I love it.
I used to sit on my back porch and throw food at. Now they all gone. They gone, or most of them dead. You see them all on the side of the road dead, where they done bulldozed
Right.
a
Well, they
lot of.
end up on the other side of my property or behind. I got on one side, but there's so many different sides to it. Uh,
Mhm.
they end up hanging out on my in my patio on top of the tables on the patio tables on near the pool, like they own the pool, walking around. I'm even out there, and they come running past me.
Read what Curve said. I like how she defined it. I never defined it like
Okay,
that.
let me
That's
see.
exactly
Curve
what.
says, "Hello, Miss Pinky, the housewife." In oh wait, no, that's not it. Let me
Eminent
see.
domain.
Okay, eminent domain. Eminent domain is when the city colonize your property. Yes, they do.
Yeah,
Yes,
they
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 do.
colonize it, and yeah, and then what they do is they'll take it, and then they find some kind of way to build on it and live on it.
Right.
But anyway, let's
They
get
talk
back
about they got to expand the a road. It's like what
and,
they
and, and y'all, when are they gonna get through with Scott's Manor? I
I
showed
don't
y'all
know.
that receipts where they got a lien on Scott's Manor. I gotta say allegedly, but they
Allegedly.
won. But they went to
Right.
court and they won. I forgot the name of that company. It's on my site. Yeah,
Okay.
where it's a company where it's out of Georgia, where
Uh-huh.
they hired them to come in and blast up all the rocks and move the trees. That's a
Yeah.
lot of hard work for them people, and
Right.
they didn't even pay them. They didn't
I
pay
would
them, y'all.
I'd keep them tied up in court. They wouldn't be able to sell nothing, nothing. And they can't put a lien on anything else, but they can't build. And don't let Maurice fool you all, guy. The reason why they not building. The reason why they're not building because in order to build, they have to pay that lien. That
They have to
lien
pay
is
that
to
off.
pay those people back. They
Okay,
can't do
read
that because
what
they don't have the
Amita
money.
Joe McCullen is talk about eminent domain. Uh-huh.
Okay, it says, Kirk said, I'm from Oakland, and they used that when it was driving in Black and Beautiful. Yes,
And then
right.
keep going, Demeter.
Demeter, let me see what she said.
Eminent domain.
Eminent domain is how they were able to steal the land from the Black community and make Central Park. Yes,
Yeah.
you was talking about that.
Yeah, and then I stay in court with them, and every time I look around, somebody calling me every day want to buy. I mean, what y'all want to buy from me for?
Right. Well,
Yeah,
that's the same thing. Remember, I told you I got some land, 10 acres. And then
yeah,
I got,
that's a lot of land.
yeah. Well, people been trying, I get offers on it all the time, but I let my husband deal with it, and then I got another acre somewhere else that they been trying. Well, I actually said I was going to donate that one actually to a school or something because just to get it out of my hair.
Well, I like to say that black people don't need to be selling their land. You make
If you
it
say don't sell it, I'll keep it.
have it for generational wealth for your
Right,
children.
right. You know what? It's just I had it for years. I had it probably about going on 10 years now, or
Hold
maybe
on to it, cause my sister did that, and my sister held on to hers, and now they got like people them like they made commercial property out of it. And she's getting
oh,
wealthy off of that. Yeah, they'll come in and
okay,
maybe want to put a plant or a warehouse on that land or something. So
okay.
just hold on to it.
Okay, I can do that because
Yeah,
I haven't been
yeah.
doing nothing else, just paying the property taxes on it my husband pays the property taxes for it every year. And he's at least a couple times out of the year he do get some offers on it, but he haven't sold nothing. I just let him know we just let it sit like it's been doing. We just
Yeah,
let it
yeah,
sit.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we're talking about the Scotts, Curves and Demita Joe. That what they did was sent Anthony banking is very lucrative. Yeah, that's what she knows. She's smart,
Yeah.
ain't she?
Yeah,
So
she
we're talking
is.
about how Anthony wants to close won't he don't want the content creator, not Anthony. I mean, the Scots don't want the content creator to talk about them. The stuff that they do. You know what? Y'all know that lead scamming
Mhm.
and Zen Garden and all of that. So they sent Anthony a cease to desist. What he gonna talk about? They had the nerve to say in that letter that Anthony was messing up their business. How
Yeah,
they
what business?
what about Zen Garden? Their business already messed up. What about Zen Garden? What about when I went to court and I thought it was Zen Garden? It was somebody else that was suing. Somebody else that didn't pay their property taxes. All this stuff that they be doing,
Yeah,
the content creator didn't create that. We didn't
right.
create that for you. You guys created that
And
bad
yeah,
trail.
and it's public knowledge. Anybody can go up there and see that. Like the meter Joe said, what business? You right. What business? They ain't got
Yeah,
nothing.
let me read this for Miss Curry. Says
Okay, let
that
me
doesn't seem like a lawyer could even take that case because you're a public person, and then you make public posts. People have a right to their opinion and to the First Amendment. Yeah, I looked her up. It says that she is a paralegal. It also says that she into real estate. So paralegals can write those kind of letters, but they
yeah,
don't be officially be no lawyer.
right.
Let me look her up. Her name was you remember her name? Kimberly.
Mm-mm.
Well, Kimberly Jones, I believe. Yeah, it says she was anyway, when I looked her up, that's what it says she was.
Okay, I think you did mention her name to me, but I was trying to get my food.
But anyway, it don't matter. It don't matter because she's right. We have a right to First Amendment,
That
and
is true.
and by you being on Love and Marriage Huntsville, you are a
Oh,
public.
public figure.
Now, see what they want us to report. What they want us, Mama Pam. What is that? What they want us. Look at that. What is that? What they want us to report is anything, the stuff that Carlos make them see. Like Carlos, when he present those Scots to us, what it
Yeah,
is. What's her name is a boss. My soul is a big businessman. That's what
mhm.
they want us to put with what they put out. But we know all that stuff is fake.
Right, right. We know it's fake, and they just let me see.
Mama Pam was banned and their comments were removed. I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. But anyway, we don't let stuff like that stop us.
That's a troll, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
The
So that
meter said they stay being sued. Yes. Yeah, they got and it's other stuff. Y'all remember the lady Joy? Joy said that when she contacted this lawyer on her behalf, he was already working on somebody else's case. So he know who they was. I don't know
Right.
who case that is. Yeah. And I wonder if they be paying like all them people that work for them, like they makeup artists and all
They
of that.
don't. How they gonna do that? And they moving from sheltered from place to place.
I
You
don't
know,
get it. If I was Tisha, he wouldn't make no decisions for me. When you have a man that can't make decisions, you can't let him be the head of your household. You know, a lot of people, men want to be head of the household, but you can't allow them to be head of the household because they not fit to be head of the household. And
right?
I'm
Just
not
like
bashing.
Martell wasn't fit to be the head of
Yeah,
nobody's household.
Montel wasn't fit. He really wasn't. Mel really was the head of the household, but she was
Right.
covering him.
Right. She was doing she was the head of the operation. She was took care of the kids. She cleaned the house. She washed his dirty drawers
And worked like a horse.
and worked up like a horse. And he was so upset that she wouldn't sit down. But if she sit down, then all the money would have been gone because you was giving away to side chicks. So why would you
You
sit
know
down?
what? Since I got to knowing him, he wasn't upset about that. He's saying that now because she left him.
Right.
Because she left him, he wants some of that money, and she
Money.
won't give it to him.
Right. And I think
They-
that's what he's doing, trying to play nice, play nice, play nice. All he can to try to get some money from her. Man, you ain't getting no money.
Carlos and his men's. Now you got Maurice and Marie. All the men's are loving marriage Huntsville except for the Whitlows. They
Good
operate
Lord.
like they pimps, like they pimping these women. Because
Right.
you remember when they was trying to sign this agreement for what was it? It wasn't a 47 acres, but it was something. What's it?
Something.
The combat group.
Yeah.
They was pimping their wives. They were
Yeah.
saying that they weren't gonna put their signature on nothing.
Nothing.
Yeah, and so
They
that's what
want
they
they
used
want the
to.
wives to do it.
Yeah,
Mm-mm-mm.
and they didn't do it neither. That's why Melody didn't say. Melody said she went finna put it up everything for them. Her in a hotel, but see, that's what they're used to. Kimmy
Right.
used to this doing for this man. It's like he her pimp.
That is true.
Y'all know all that she done did for him,
Yeah.
right? It's
Right.
like he done, and he's still pimping her right now with
And
that
she just so I think she ain't gotten so you know how
allegedly.
she's so conditioned. She is so conditioned in the head now. After a man has been with you, you've been with that man for so long, and he's been treating you like that. Sooner or later, you just start getting yourself. Your mind just start accepting and thinking that's the way it's supposed to be, or he this, and then he puts. Sometimes you're so afraid of losing him. That's the problem. You're afraid if
Oh
you lose him,
God.
what? But she had what she had before she even been with him. It's like
Nothing. Yeah, he bring nothing to the table. You got to bring something to the table, not all your baggage. All your baggage. That's what you bring to the
right,
table.
right, and
Yeah.
she is. I think Kimmy and just because of the her health issue that she was dealing with, I think it brought you know before she was able to try to combat it with him, but now it's like she just gave up. It's like I give up. You just go ahead and do and make the decisions, and I can't. I can't fight you no more. So when
But
he
he have always made those decisions. You heard what he told Carlos. He told
yeah
her that either that or he had to be the head of the household or she couldn't date him. And she said, yeah,
right,
that's the position that she took.
she took that position, and men like him, you ain't gonna go back and change your mind. Oh no, you're gonna have to stick with it or hit the door.
Yeah. And
Hit the
that's the
door.
very reason Martell don't respect Arian is for one. Well, he didn't respect his wife,
He never
but
respected
right
her.
now he can just do what he want to do. He have always had a woman. She have always shared him. That's how he came into the relationship.
Just
She
being
always shared him. So when he's out with all these other women,
Mhm.
she can't expect for him now all of a sudden want to settle down with her and be one-on-one with her, because that ain't how she started the relationship. She
Mhm.
always have shared him.
Yeah, she have just always shared them. Hey guys, do something for me. Do one thing. Go ahead and hit the like button. Go ahead and hit that thumbs up for me, so I can stay in the algorithm. Hit that thumbs up and that notification bell. So I
Okay,
can
now
keep.
we were talking. I'm gonna go ahead and do this. I guess
Okay,
they still here.
go ahead.
Demita, Joe, McCullough, we're talking about, and y'all meet me tomorrow morning about 10, because I'm gonna go in depth on what happened. What happened is that that brawl. Let's talk about that brawl, right? Uh,
Yes.
okay. According to where they were at, that was a slave docket, you guys. If y'all
Right.
don't know that, it's right there on Commercial Drive or Commercial Street, whatever you call it, that docket right there. But a lot
Mhm.
of slaves died right there. They used
Right.
to auction off the slave, and then a lot of them jumped in that water. They would rather be die than to be slaves. So what
Right.
we're saying is there was a lot of our ancestor energy around there. Their ancestor energy, they fought back. Our ancestors was not having that no more. But
Mm-mm.
let me play this for you guys. What I did was read off the history
Okay.
of that docket, and so so I didn't have to forget nothing.
Okay.
Yeah. Let me just see. We're gonna start with this man right here. I'm gonna start with the history. I'm just start with what I
Okay.
see first, okay?
That's fine with me.
And were told not to leave it there, and they left it there. So he's just pushing it up.
He was not a security guard, he was a captain, you guys. Looks like the guard is trying to get the boat out of here.
He was the captain.
Please give him a big old ticket.
So a white family attacks a black security guard just trying to do his job in Alabama. And look, they instantly regret it.
Hey,
Okay,
May May.
what are you saying? This is how it started. A white family attack. They call him a security guard. He was not a security guard. He was a captain of a boat, y'all.
Right.
According to what they said over there when they
Right.
did their live report, that he was a captain. I guess some ship called Harris. He was doing his job. They don't respect us,
Mm-mm.
right?
No, they
They had
don't.
no respect for this man and his job. They so used to the laws be protecting them.
Yeah.
All the laws always protect them. That and all of them had the same old mob mentality like they always do when it come to us. They
Even
never,
the women.
yeah, even the women. And you know how many black men's been killed over these white women? They say they don't whistle. Okay, here go the history of it. That doctor there. Let me see. Yes, that doctor there has a lot of ancestral energy. That doc used to be a slave trade. Let me read this to y'all. Situated on a sweeping horseshoe bend in the Alabama River, downtown Montgomery, was once a major center of the domestic slave trade in the antebellum South. Enslaved people were transported on the river, unloaded at that dock now. So you got a lot of ancestors' energy playing around on that dock. Marched up Commercial Street and sold off at the Market Court Square. Today, there's a beautiful circle, 1885 fountain, in the middle of Court Square, adorned with frolicking figures from Greek mythology. Standing by the fountain and the soothing sound of water falling, witnessing modern America life go on around you. It's hard to fathom that the human suffering that once took place at this spot when people were treated like cattle, a human suffering that once took place at this spot when people were treated like shadows and families were torn apart. So many slaves were trafficked to Montgomery, that deports were built to warehouse them until it came for the auction block. And it was all legal. So you're talking about ancestry memory, ancestor energy on that dock where that fight was broke out. Yeah, you got a lot of ancestor memories on that dock where that fight broke out, y'all. It was a lot of suffering there, right there on that dock. But I saw where they said like an hour before that, they had a spiritual ceremony on that dock where they were paying homage to the slaves. And all the people that had died right there on that dock, they were paying homage. And at the end of it, they fed that water with flowers. They fed that water with their energy. Okay, so then here come, now you got these people coming up here. You got the slave master children. Their parents done taught them that they are superior. Their parents have taught them that we're nobody. So when that black man, he is a captain. They knew who he was because he explained. If y'all go to the beginning of that, about 10 people, he kept explaining to them why they couldn't park there. They knew that the man worked there, but because of the color of his skin, they did not respect it. Because they didn't care. The laws always protect them. And y'all noticed that when it was one-on-one with him, that man couldn't handle him. He was moving that man like a bulldozer. And he is the elder. I didn't know he was no senior citizen. You got all these people trying to fight a senior citizen, and that man couldn't even handle him by himself.
Right.
And then women started jumping on him and the men started jumping on him. All of them jumped on. And so what they did was they were over there by that water. They didn't count on our brothers and sisters just popping up. I don't know. All I could tell y'all them was the ancestors. We don't know where they running down me. When y'all saw that little young boy that swam across that water.
Right. They're calling him Aquaman.
Yeah, he swam, and they say he was number 16 or 17 years old. And he was not going to take this from y'all no more. I'm so glad that ain't nobody turning that other cheek no more from y'all. They were wrong the way they jumped on that man. And then I don't like how they reported it. They reported said a bunch of reckless people started the fight. If it would have been one of us started that fight, they would have been calling us thugs. They would have been calling us criminals. They would have been calling us predators. If us started that fight like that, if a bunch of us jumped on somebody white. Okay, so then if you notice that white woman, that green, he was 65, they said he was a senior citizen. They still couldn't handle that man.
Him, no.
They had all that energy. That man had all that energy, honey. I ain't finna answer this. Let me he had all that energy, you guys. Tomorrow, we gonna be on it tomorrow. I want everybody to participate in it because I'm gonna get down on it tomorrow. I did do a little the little something to make light of it, but that I was pissed, so I had to do something to get in that space because it pissed me off. But then I was so proud to see that they did not turn that other cheek. Now you're gonna have, let me tell y'all, tomorrow or right now, you still might have, I call them they're gonna come in and say that we were wrong because I've been hearing that from a lot of blacks. Right. Most blacks, they are Hispanic or the Asian, the non-black people that we all didn't start it.
If people haven't came,
they don't care about that. They were saying that the black people was wrong. That's what they were saying for jumping in it. So they can't see it. We always call them our sisters and brothers. We always say black and brown, but they don't look out for us like that.
No, they don't.
And I'm glad they stayed in code, and we need to stay in code like that. That mob mentality is what y'all saw. They'll never call themselves terriers. They'll never call themselves thugs. That's how they went in and did Tulsa. That's how they went in and did Detroit, Cleveland, all those Rosewood. They get together like a mob, and all of them come in and try to crush you. But they couldn't do it. They didn't count on it. Did y'all see Did y'all see when them all the brothers came? They tried to run back to their boat.
Right. They was
Yeah.
trying to get back into the boat.
Yeah, they were trying to get back in their boat and leave it, but the brothers caught up with them. They couldn't get that boat started fast enough. The brothers started, and then that's when the brothers. But I noticed that lady in that green dress. She jumped off that boat again, and she went, and that sister beat the hell out of her. You hear me? She couldn't get that one lick. They didn't get that one lick, and that sister beat the hell out of her. Because she was jumping on the men, and they really didn't want to hit her. So the sisters came in for that.
I'll take care of her.
Yeah, and then it was a white woman. That white woman that they threw in, that girl threw in, and she was a senior too. Did y'all know that? She threw that white woman in the water. She was a senior too.
She went down.
And they said she worked there, and they fired her. That's what they said. So I'm watching Tariq Nasheed. Hey, Renata and May. I was watching Tariq Nasheed, and he's trying to collect money for the one that got fired. Yeah, they fired her. But that's what I'm supposed to do. And I'm gonna tell you how coward they are. Go back and look at it. With one white man, he had a red shirt on. Right. He tried to get the weakest vessel that he could. He bypassed the men's and went over there and tried to jump on the girl. That's what he tried to do, and he tried to jump on them, but you know they beat his ass. Yeah, he bypassed, ran past all the black guys, went straight to the black woman.
Right. But he still didn't get her because they jumped in.
Yeah, they got him. Yeah. And Demeter said, I was so happy. I was too, Demeter. I'm glad. That's what we need to be on code, because you see, all of them was on code. They were wrong, but they still was on code. All of them, because he was a black man. It didn't take all them people. Why would you hit this man for doing his job?
You can tell they hadn't done that before. They're used to it. Where they know how to, they did that before. They hadn't done that before.
No, keep talking. I'm coming right. Talk to the audience. I'm coming right there.
I want to go ahead and say hello for everybody that recently just came in. All of my to the Pink House. I got May. Thank you, May, for coming in today. And let me just everybody give May a welcome. And what you say, May? F them? Yes. Double F them. And then Renita D. Elliott, thank you for blessing us today with your presence as well. You say, don't know how to go looking for God. He is always there. Praise him. Thank you. It was God and all the slaves that were sold on that riverboat. Yes. Just slipped my mind. On that river, it was so many of us sold. I think all of them, all the spirits and everything, and our ancestors they woke up everybody. It's like, where did they came? If you notice, they all came rushing down. Just got them. Oh my God. I saw the video so much. I don't believe in violence, but in this case, if those other blacks did not step up to the plate, they would have unalived that man. And he was 65 years old. I don't think he would be here today with us. So it was God sent for them to be there. And the ones that not just going to stand around and watch, but the ones that's going to take care of things. And I do want to say thank you for being in the house, Brianna Q43. Thank you so much for being here. I did not forget you when you came in. Let me see. Okay, let me see what everybody else is saying. And let me see, because I think I did miss a few things. May says, I'm so glad they stepped up. Ooh, yes, I am. I think everybody, no matter who we are. And there are some clear people feel the same way too, because I got some on my phone from different, when they did their videos, how they glad. That what
Read
happened.
what Gigi said. Gigi.
Oh, thank you for coming into the house, Gigi. Demeter Joe, ridiculous. Yes.
No, at the top, she said, what bothered me was the first person
Oh,
they put cuffs on was black. Yeah.
yeah,
They
that
were
was.
letting them walk back to their boat until the people started shouting who started it. Yeah.
And then it was one officer. Let me just say this: it was one officer. No matter how many times this young man and this young girl tried to tell him over and over, they did not start it. The clear people started it, and she was pointing them out, and he just looking back and forth. It's like, man. Now,
Can I show my video? Can I show my video when you
Yeah,
get
go
time?
ahead, please
It's
do.
just a little shorty. It's a comedy
Go
that I
ahead.
did. Let me see. Just a little comedy. Let me see if they can see it from this.
Let me do it back this way.
Wait a minute. Hold it.
Yeah, thank you. Ooh.
I didn't know what to do, you guys. I didn't know what to do, y'all. They done took me to jail, y'all. They laying on me. This what I do with my teeth, y'all. This what I do is that woman right there in the green eye. Yeah, she lied. I mean, she said I had my weapon. I had no weapon. I threw my teeth. I threw my teeth out of y'all. Y'all, they lying on me. That's what they doing. They lying on me. Y'all, I threw my teeth. Why you gonna arrest me? That's not no weapon. This will be kicking the battle. You see that woman kicking him? You see her? You see her? No. She said I had a tail. No, I didn't have a body. This what I had. You I didn't have a body with him. This what I do. Oh Lord, I threw the body at it. That did not have anything. I threw the body. Right here, I threw the body. And then I threw the teeth. See the teeth. These are the two weapons that I had. They lying on me, Your Honor. They lying on me. They're lying on me, Your Honor. This is Green Mama. This is Green Mama. Look. That's why I do my body. That's right there, my grandson. Swim up there. And you have a grandson? Yeah. Yes. No. I didn't use my tail. I used the body. No. Hey, you need jail. But I use my body. That's right. And doing their job. Doing their job. And what I know, that's my know that stole this. Don't body. Yeah. Look at that woman right there. And I'm doing my things.
That's it, y'all. I was pissed, y'all. I had to do something. I was pissed. I was just pissed to be the Joe McClellan. I was just pissed that they were being so cruel. I had to make some fun out of it. But did y'all see everybody making fun? I mean, we know it was serious, but it was so many different versions of it. They even made a little short thing of the guy swimming across the where you at, Pinky? They even made a little short thing of the guy swimming across that ocean, y'all. But on a serious note, I'm gonna be serious tomorrow, you guys, because we're gonna get into the history of mob mentality, how they had this mob mentality, and that's the mentality that they had. Now, I made that like that because there were senior citizens out there fighting. That old man was booking it. And that lady with the white on went over there to mess with that old lady. That old lady picked her up and threw her in the water. That's why I did the senior citizen version of it. Yeah, because they senior citizen out there fighting, so I did a senior citizen version of it, like I had went to court. But yeah, y'all right over there said that we always the first one to be arrested, says May.
Yeah, that is true. It's almost, even if you look at them, the clear people, you can tell that they've been in a fight, but no, because we're the ones that's look like everybody goes to us first before they do anything. And then what bothered me is the other officer that was black as well. He refused to do anything. Do you have a video? But he kept looking back, looking back.
I saw him when he said that.
Yeah, but the thing about it, if that was a clear person standing up there, that clear person just say, he hit me. He'll go down and arrest him.
Yeah, look at all them Karens. All Karen got to do is call. All them false Karen always calling in false stuff and then getting black men's arrested or getting them killed.
And this was it was just beside me when I saw that. I said to myself, I'm not going to do this. I'm not going to do this. But I'm glad everybody stepped up to the plate, did what they had to do, and they won playing. There was one brother there with I want to say blue and white. First it was a navy blue shirt guy came down. He was strong.
He was the first one. Some of the first one with the big old man.
Right. He was strong.
It was like 10 of them. He was like boom, boom.
He was just knocking them.
They were going back like
and then if one tried to hit him, he'd turn around and poof.
Yeah. If he really want to just really knock the hell out of him. And let me tell you something, the women's got off because they did not want to hit the women. That woman, that green kept on coming.
But the women are hitting the worker, the black worker. She's hitting the captain. But then they don't want to hit her. Oh, no.
They didn't want to hit her back. They pushed her. I remember the captain. She just wouldn't let him get by. He pushed her to the side, but she got what she deserved when she got off that last time she went over there. And I heard that the woman said, "I'll handle her." And man, that's all she wrote. She ain't get up since. She get down there. Somebody said she sure got a strong jaw because that girl beat the hell out of her.
Did y'all see the shoes? They beat the shoes.
Mm-hmm.
The shoes. Wait now, I'm not. I'm trying to take the shoes off this one clear man. I got. Wait, let me show you. He laying on the ground. I mean, on the dock, right? They're handcuffing him. And just say, if these are your shoes, your feet supposed to be, these are your shoes and your feet, your toes supposed to be in the shoe.
And they beat his boxer off too because he had his pants way down, like I almost had fell off. Yeah. They got exactly what they deserve. That's all.
They got it.
I don't want to hear nobody when they come on trying to talk that old troll stuff to me tomorrow. I'm gonna tell them straight they got what they deserve, right? They did.
The Crocs. That's what they were, Demeter Joe Crocs. You know what they are? Those Crocs, Miss Black Titanic. Do you know what those Crocs are?
What?
Crocs. I'm going to show you a picture of it. Wait, let me find the picture of it. Men. I just want to show y'all something.
What the Bible say, do unto others.
You all know this is Riverboat.
It's got a glare in it. Got a big old glare.
Let me I'm gonna
read. What is that going across there? What did that say?
This says, welcome to the Riverfront, Montgomery, Alabama. Welcome to the Riverfront. Let me see.
They need to call it what it is. Ain't nothing but still that slave docket. For those of you that just came in, I was saying that it used to be a slave docket, y'all, a slave trade. That same docket, and that before that fake star, you had some sisters out there doing a spiritual. Oh, there you go.
Wait, this is
Yeah,
him being handcuffed. I'm gonna let me.
well, yeah, while she doing that, yeah, you had some sisters out there paying homage to the slaves. Yeah.
Right, they were doing a ceremony. It's
Yeah,
gonna move down to his feet. Let me.
we see it.
Yeah,
Demeter said they effed and found out. They sure did, didn't
they
they?
sure did.
I was getting ready to say, Demeter, that they had they thought they had that old man over there by himself, cause y'all saw all them people on that ferry that was hollering.
Yeah,
They couldn't park. See, the ferry kept going around and around in the circles. I see
yeah.
that. They couldn't park because they had their boat there. And they got
Y'all
mad.
see his feet?
Yeah.
Look like Titanic. His shoes, his
Like
shoes are around his ankle. His shoes are around his ankle.
I said, hey, why you don't never use your thing to put up your
I got to. I'm gonna have to have somebody walk me through that one.
I tried to. We'll practice, okay?
Okay.
We'll practice, so all you gotta do is put it up on it. You know how I did had Tisha up there the other day. Yeah, you can. I'll show you how to do that.
On this live, I'm gonna try to do it. Okay.
I'll show you how to do it.
Okay. But wait, let me just show y'all this one video before I do that. Okay. Let me
Wait a minute. You still can do it. Do you have it in your files?
Yes, I think I do.
Okay, go to
Y'all. I'm gonna put what the meter. They effed and found out. Yes. Can I say that word? No. Okay. I'm gonna go to my file.
Go to present and pull your whatever you want to show us out, because we can't hardly see it like that.
Okay. I'm gonna go. Wait. I'm in my files. I'm gonna go to present.
Go to present. It should take you to your files.
Okay. It says slides, extra camera, video files.
I don't know which one. Which one you want? I don't know which one you want. Whatever one you want to show. That's all.
Okay.
You can show video. You can show slide. Wouldn't that be a slide?
Try to show video. Let me see what it. Let me do it.
All right,
guys. I'm learning something new right now.
Yeah, just go on and pull up. Do you have a video of yourself where you out there with the dog or something playing? Or something. But pull that video up and show it.
Until I figure out how to do it. Okay.
I'm gonna go to present, and then you're gonna do the video. Pull up one of your video out your file. Just click it on.
I did. Now let me. Oh Lord.
It's gonna take a few minutes now. Hold on, it's coming. See? See how easy that is? What you doing in there with your dog? You crazy as hell. You crazy. I got no sister.
Oh my God.
Y'all see this woman. Now you know it's easy, ain't it? See, now you know how to do it. It's easy. So that's how you got to present.
Everybody give me a round of applause.
Yeah, that's how you present. You got to present to your audience. You would draw more audience that way. You know, we'll
my God. I didn't know it was that easy. Let me get it off now.
That's all you got to do.
Oh my God. Wait now. How do I get it off now?
Okay, the picture them little black dots gonna say remove. You got it. Okay. Read what Gigi said. Gigi said, and the ones that stood there. There you go.
Gigi. Okay. And the ones that stood there and watched. Pitiful. It was a lot of people like us still standing there at the top. Even men refused to go down. They just was yelling and laughing and everything.
And taping.
Right, videotaping. It was enough people. You could have gave that to a friend or a mama, a sister, or somebody. Tell them, tape it while I go down. Okay? It took us seasoned saints to step up before the young men could get off that boat. Sad. That is true. Most of the people that did step up to help that captain, that black captain,
Y'all know they did George Floyd like that. All them
wait,
people
wait,
standing up
wait.
there
Let
and
me
watch
go get
that
my food.
man kill, watch
Go
that
ahead.
man choke that man to death. It was like a hanging, y'all. I said, why didn't nobody intervene? I don't care because he had on this kind of uniform. You just scared maybe because he had on his uniform. It don't matter. They could have, they sat there, that man just sit there for hours and just watch them do George Floyd like that. Our people gotta quit doing like that. Had it been, had it been them people when it came to that elder rescue, he would have been seriously hurt or he would have been eliminated from this earth. Because that's what
That
they
is
were
true.
trying to do. They were trying to stomp him to death. Even the
They
women
were.
were stomping that woman with that green dress.
And they was hitting him in the head and kicking him in the head and stomping him.
That's why I was throwing that. That's my brother. That's a brand new potty, y'all. They wouldn't use. I was trying to throw it at the TV. I was serious. I was throwing the bedside commode and my teeth up. Took my teeth out. I want to throw that at them. I wanted them women. I wanted to get them women's, y'all. Y'all don't know me. Y'all know I'm used to that kind of stuff.
You know what?
Lord.
If I was there, there's no way I would just stand there. Me and a couple of those women. Oh Lord, I think I just need some exercise. I just need to. Well, not right now.
Read what May and Demeter Joe say.
Ooh, they think Pigeon lost her mind. Okay, May said that's all right. The ones that were there was kicking ass.
Yeah.
And kicking
They
ass.
stepped up. They stepped up to the plate.
Yeah.
And they tried to run, y'all. They saw all them black people coming. They started running. It was too late. Cause Grandpa, I don't know his name, but call him Grandpa. Grandpa started running and chasing after it was, and I didn't think they didn't think that old man was gonna be so strong. Did y'all know
they
that?
didn't. They
Yeah,
didn't.
he went after them too. It was no turning back. They had to mess with
Oh,
him.
Lord, there was no turning back. I
They
loved it.
This what got me when they were trying to get that boat started. They were trying to get that boat, and they jumped in there and just started punching. They didn't say nothing. They just started punching, man.
Punching. Oh, Lord.
Yeah.
They
But
could
a lot of the,
rush them cops. They could have
yeah,
rushed.
they could. We talking about George Floyd. Did y'all see how they stood up there? We're talking about how they stood up there with George Floyd. Now that
Right,
pissed me off. That pissed me off. I was just so crazy just watching.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me go ahead and bring up this since I was just told how to do this, guys. I am.
It's easy.
Look, it's like Titanic and let loose. She let me loose now. Oh,
yeah, that's all you gotta do. And then you want to do pictures, you have to put it over there on your. It'll say banner or something like over there. You put your pictures up there to bring the pictures up. Because usually presenters for videos.
Oh my Lord. You ain't taught me something, and I don't know.
Yeah, instead of just showing it by your phone, because we can't see it if you do the phone.
Right.
Yeah. So you got plenty of stuff you can show the audience. Go ahead on.
Okay. I just got carried away. Okay.
She got the big head now, y'all.
Who just said? Yeah. She got the big head now. It's like now I just want to bring up.
Demeter Joe said the cost on George Floyd, the people could have rushed them. Right. Yeah, because in the beginning it was nothing but him and that little Asian cop.
Right.
And then Gigi said they couldn't get that boat started. No, they couldn't. That boat. That's why I say, Gigi, all that ancestors' energy was out there. Them slaves were like, oh no, you're not going nowhere. They couldn't get that boat started for nothing.
And it was fake that boat was not starting nothing.
It's something where they'll bring back their history, and everything they do is history. Now look, y'all, that's why they don't want us to teach that history in the classroom. We want the real history in this classroom. We want y'all history. That's their history, not our history. This
Right.
violent that they keep saying that we're violent people. They can't show that.
No.
We can show where they are violent all over the world, and that's what we want to show. But they had the nerve to say in one of them senators said that their children might feel uncomfortable looking at that. Now, how they think our children feel all these years reading about they were slaves and showing them how they hung us and showing they always show us as being coward that we never fought back.
Right.
That's why they picked Martin Luther King as the example because he taught love, but they kill him anyway. As opposed to the fighters like myself that I follow I follow Malcolm X theory, and so you had all these ancestors up there that was at that slave docket, that died at that slave docket. Now their spirit came back. Was it in these young folks that were fighting? Yeah.
Woo. And
don't read Gigi. Gigi said something.
okay, and Gigi said, yes, it was. The baby swung over there, and he was young and small, but he got off that boat and started swimming, and body slammed that food. Woo! Yeah, and body slammed that food. He wasn't even out of breath. Ooh, my
Yeah,
God.
I'll see the comedy part of it.
Gave him the strength to get across there and pull himself up and get in there. Yes.
The comedy part, y'all, they did a comedy part of him going across the water. When he got out the water, they showed him he get wringing all out his clothes and all that stuff.
I think I got one of those videos.
Yeah. Oh, Demeter said they are barbarians and the most violent people on the earth. You're right. The entire earth, not just the United States, the entire earth.
Yeah, they are. They're very violent people. And then they think we're violent.
They know we're not violent. They know that.
And I think also a lot of this stuff came from that singer. Allegedly, his name is. Let me see. Do I remember what his name was? What
you mean? Explain it before you say.
Okay. What is his? What I mean by that, there's a video and a song. There's a new song that's out. That's been out for a couple months now, but it's been making its rounds all over. And this person was allegedly. This is all alleged, okay? And just my opinion, though. But he's a country singer, and he got this song that talks about how lynching African Americans, and talking about you won't do this in a small town. Other things that he's talking about. He's talking about how the Black Lives Matter and people coming together, whether you're white, black, and all this coming together to make a difference, to stand up for what we believe in, and we're not going to take that no more, and all this other stuff. So he's singing about how that won't happen. Y'all won't do that in a small town. And he sings that song in front of the I think it's the courthouse. I want to say it's the courthouse. And my thing is, I can't imagine they would give a permit for somebody to sing in front of the courthouse, something like that, unless they didn't know he was singing it.
Yeah, they knew he was singing, child. This country has not changed.
Right.
That's why I'm gonna tell y'all something. Y'all always ask me if I'm a Trump supporter. I am not a Trump supporter, but Trump just come to all these people trying to keep saying that there's no racism came in. When Trump came back on the scene, he had to remind y'all we ain't went nowhere. We still here.
Still here.
Trump had to remind her. It ain't nothing changed for all you people out there saying that, it ain't no such thing as no racism. That's me saying that. But right. That's why I say Trump had to come back and show y'all that they ain't with nowhere.
They still here.
Yeah,
they was hiding in plain sight, actually. They was hiding everywhere. You name it, they was just And then when he came aboard, it's like, I can stand up and show you who I am now.
But they've been showing us who they are, y'all. They have always done that. They have always done that. So he just had a big mouth. This mouth just gonna let y'all know, let us know that racism is still there, and that you can tell that they still feel like that. You see how many people be behind that man, Trump.
Yes, I definitely do.
And we like to say that they are the ignorant people that's behind him. But see, those little people don't have no money. You got some big machines behind him that's staying in the background, because he really don't have that money like y'all think.
No, he don't.
He don't have that money. He had got some big machines behind him that want to stay in the background but push him out there.
Right. You know what? When people were talking about how he got all this and all that, and I said, people really don't know.
No, he don't. He don't have it. His daddy had it, but he didn't have that.
And I said to myself, they don't realize, how he's using other people's money to make himself look like he got money.
Yeah,
he brags about it too much. He brags about it too much. And if you don't tell him he's a billionaire, he has a little tint. He just falls all out, And I just look at him, I just shake my head. I'm thinking to myself, this is another shake my head moment.
Yeah, well, yeah, it is. Well, our people just don't do critical thinking anymore. They don't do critical thinking. They don't think Biden more racist than he is. Biden just don't have no big mouth. But Biden take that pen and that pencil.
What you say?
He in power. He make laws against us.
Right.
That's why I say he more powerful than Trump. Trump just got this big mouth. He made no laws. But what's his name? That's why everybody called him Jim Crow Biden. Now look, I remember back in the day when the mobs used to attack us like that, and Biden would just say, it was legitimate. It was legitimate. But anyway, you guys, y'all know that when they rolled up and attacked that man, if it would have been one of us, they would have called us thugs. They would have called us thugs. They would have called us violent. They just called a bunch of people with reckless behavior.
Oh no.
Reckless behavior. That's how they pronounce it. If this woman don't quit calling me, I'll tell you about her.
Go ahead and take it.
No.
Oh, no.
Always
taking that call.
Always borrow your money, don't never pay you back.
I know them.
And then don't never pay you back and keep on asking. I'm just tired. No, I ain't got no money for you.
I get those calls. I would say a couple times out of the week. No, more than a couple. Sometimes 3 and 4 and 5 every other day. And
people got a lot of nerve, and it's just like this. Somebody staying in my house down there. I made a mistake and left with the charger, right? And they said, well, they charge. Don't you know that person want me to send them $10 and they ain't paid me no rent in 9 months? Want me to send them to my OS, get them $10 for the charger, and I didn't answer back. But when I answered, I wanted to get out of my house. You expect me to pay you $10 for a charger?
Charging you living for free.
You living for free in my house. I supposed to ain't paid no utilities, no rent, no water, ain't bought no food or nothing. Upset over this charger that I forgot to leave there. I mean, this kind of stuff like that. No.
Well, I'm so sorry about that though, because I don't know how you feel. It's like give you stress when you don't need no stress.
I'm not stressed out over it because I know what to do.
Just
when you had that peace in your mind about what you need to do,
you
just go ahead on. Okay, let's go on and finish it. What?
May say all of them are prejudiced from the White House to the Congress.
That's
Yes,
right. We don't have. I remember Dr. Clark. I love Dr. Clark. He said the black man have no allies and the black man have no friends. We don't. We only got ourselves. That's all we got.
yeah, that's all we got. And
And
tell them to wait on it. Oh yes, wait on it. Ooh, I like that one. And you know what? You all probably haven't noticed that since this big brawl that went on in Montgomery at the Riverfront, everybody been making memes off it. Memes.
it's funny. That's why I did, man. When yours coming up, you got to make one for us.
Oh, I already told my husband because I got a fold up chair over here, but I told him today on the way home, make sure he go up in the attic because I told him we got tons and tons of fold up chairs, but I want him to bring one down that looks like the one I need because this is the one I got, but I don't think this is the right one.
Do y'all know? Hey, do y'all know? Y'all realize that they said that they looking for the man with the fold up chair. Why are y'all looking for him? That was self defense. He was an elderly man too. Why are y'all looking for him? Yeah, they looking for him. They gotta want to put a wood out on him, the one with the chair.
Why don't they look for the man that came and charged jumping? You know, when the black man was standing there talking with his head down like this, trying to explain something. Remember the first one that ran, and then he didn't just push, he ran and kicked him.
Yeah.
Why don't they go looking for him first? Why don't they go looking for the people that were stomping him in the head first? Put a warrant out for them. That's attempted unaliving, trying to unalive somebody.
When I get out, y'all Tariq and she do them spaces. I need y'all to go over there because I want to talk about those spaces. It'd be about 20 of them. They up there talking about the brawl, but then you had them white folks calling in. And I want to, yeah, they calling in while he up there talking. And you know how that is. They going back and forth. It's Tariq Nasheed. I was watching it before. I always watch him. Yeah, he on them Twitter spaces. I'll give you the link when we get off.
Okay.
I want us to discuss that tomorrow, and I probably gonna videotape some of it. Cause yeah, they calling in. Them white supremacists calling in about reparation. You ought to hear them when they talk about reparation. Look what Renetta said. Amazon is selling them white folded chairs for $115. You know they don't capitalize off of that.
No, I was telling my husband those white chairs are selling out in the stores right now. The stores I got them, they're selling out because everybody doing something with the white chair. And I told my husband last night I was going to do a white chair video as well. I'm going to do the white chair. Then I'm going to do the chair. I'm going to do the being pushed in the water, but I can't swim. So I think I may be doing the baby girl.
Buy a doll. You got some kind of doll you can throw in the water, like as if that's somebody, some kind of.
I can do that. I can do that. Guys, we all need to. I tell you, thank God that he's okay. Thank God that all these people, brown people, just came down to rush into it, to protect and defend him. Thank God for all of that.
Maida said, I pray they never find him. The guy that want him to turn himself in, the one with the chair. If I were him, I wouldn't even go nowhere near him.
Right. Because who's gonna tell on him? Nobody. There's too many of the clear people never turn themselves in for nothing.
I got my ringer off, and now she texting me. That's okay. I'll be knocking on my door in a minute. But yeah.
Talk a little lower. Just.
No, I don't. Okay, she hear me.
Oh
yeah. Well, So yeah, that was funny. That little boy was swimming, man. He was getting. I knew he had to be young because with somebody my age, we would have been too tired once we got there. I would have had to sit up there and rest, or I could do anything.
Yeah, or you may have to just wait and let somebody pull you up. You won't be able to pull yourself up.
I'm gonna be able to get up. That little boy jumped up. He jumped out of there. He like a little rabbit. He jumped out of that pool. Out of that pool.
Right.
Like, before I knew how old he was, I said he gotta be young. He gotta be.
He is. He is young. And let me just say this also. He was he got a publicist now, guys.
Oh yeah, I saw the letter. Did you read that letter? What the letter say? I got the letter.
He got a publicist, but I'm going to read the letter from. I think this is the Montgomery Police Department. Okay, let me read this letter to you. It says, let me make sure this is the full one because I don't want to read half of it, and then let me get to the one that's going to show me all of it. Okay. Okay, here it is. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and read it to you. Oh, let me see. If I put it, I don't know, do I have it up here? But I'm thinking if I got it on here, I can put it on there, right? But let me just read it to you.
Is it paper? Is it still? It's not the video, right? What is that? Is that a video?
No.
Yeah, you can go. Well, I don't know if you could. You can try, but usually you got to put it over there on the. Put it in your. Is it already in your files?
Let me see.
It's already in your files. I can
That's
tell
what
you.
I'm getting ready to look right now.
Okay, it don't go to present. Let me show you where it goes.
Okay.
I got to get the name of that. I think it go in either banner or what's the other one? Banner or you got to put it. You got to pull it up.
It's banner or brand. It's probably going to go in banner.
Brand. Yeah, you got to pull it up through. Put it through brand. Yeah, and then it's gonna say logo, and you put it on the logo.
Logo.
What do you see?
Logo. I see logo.
Okay, when you put it, that's when you pull it up. That's when you're gonna put it
logo. Okay, let me. You all will not believe this, Miss Black Titanic. I am her student. She's teaching me. I've been teaching me a lot.
Well, you been teaching me too.
We be on it at night. We be up late at night doing things.
You may not want to do that right now. You may lose your chat.
Oh yeah.
So that's always free. Just read it. Okay, just read it.
Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and read this to you. All right. Let me see. I got 4 other folding those chairs last year. You did? Maybe. Okay, so those folding chairs, did you give them for a party or family function or something? Because I got some. And let me know whether you're gonna do a short with it or something. I would love to know. Amazon is selling those white for $115. I just realized what Benita said. They're selling the chairs for $115. Is that a set, $115, or is that just for one chair? Because the chairs are flying off the stores, out of the stores right now. I need to look this up. Let me know whether that is a set for $115. Oh, okay. May got it, her 4 chairs for a party. Well, May, those chairs came in style now. They're in style. So I guess I can't wait to see you do a little short or something, a video with your folding chairs, even if you're sitting in your folding chair or you're walking up and pick it up. Oh, that's a set for 4. Okay, I can understand now, a set for 4. But they're still kind of expensive because it depends on, because I got the folding chairs with the padding all in it. It depends on whether that is the, oh Lord, I don't know how much, because I got about, I would say about 60 or more of those chairs, folding chairs. I got so many of them up in my attic with the big giant bar tables that you the tall ones, and I got the short tables. I got so much. I got a lot of party stuff upstairs. I'm gonna keep one in my car. Oh yes, yeah. I think you may. You never know when you're gonna need one. Walmart sells a set of 4 for $72.95. Now, see, that's more like it. $72.95 for 4. I knew it was Amazon just trying to because. But I like Amazon. I shop at Amazon all day long. But yeah, y'all go like Renata said, go to Walmart. You can get 4 chairs for $72.95. Now that's not a bad price. You can. Do you see here?
Yeah, I heard y'all. I heard y'all. I was
did?
right there.
Right.
I was in the kitchen listening.
Okay, 4 chairs for $72.95 versus Amazon for $115.
For one chair? For
No,
Amazon?
this is a set of 4. Yeah, and see, the Amazon is $115 for 4. Go to Walmart, guys, and get your chairs. Yes, I got enough of them. I don't need to go buy any of them. Just wait.
What people want to go buy. That's how these consumers get over on. You know, they clear people selling it.
Right. Mm-hmm. If y'all, no, I was going to say buy some of mine. I got so many of them, but I need to keep mine because I never know when I had stopped having the parties because of the C-19, but I may need them now. Okay. But let me go ahead and read this letter, guys.
Okay, go on.
Get a chance. Tell me why you keep one in your car. You're going to keep one in your car. Is that just for sitting or just in case? One of the just in case moments. You know, right now, maybe one of the just in case. I mean, to whip it out.
There was like 4 of them coming after him. He took that chair and go, whop, and they backed out for him too. But like 4 of them trying to rush him.
Right, I don't blame him.
They get out of one of them, and then now they want to arrest him. Shit, that was self-defense.
That is true. But you know what? There's people that's teaching you how to use those chairs. There's a technique. You got to bring it from this way, and then you got to throw it over your shoulders, then you got to swing it down.
You got to
video. It's a technique to this thing. And people was on the docks already doing it. And people was out in their yard swinging the chairs. And one lady had her 4 kids outside practicing. And all of them was in a row swinging the chair. And she said, you never know when you're going to need a chair. If somebody come at you, you're going to swing that chair.
I seen them doing it. One of them pictures, it's a popular picture used to be hanging up in the Cosby house where they
swinging and dancing like
they got somebody placing chairs in their hands instead of the instrument, instead of the horns and stuff. They don't place the chairs.
Right. Let me see. Do I have that picture? Because no, I don't have that one. I got a lot of good stuff last night. But let me read this letter, guys. I want to read this.
Please do.
Renata said just in case. That's that just in case chair. If you need one, you got one. You can just go out to your car. Did they get arrested? All the clear people?
No. They telling them to turn themselves in. They call their names. I think I take that.
I think about 4 of them got arrested. Oh no, they looking for 4 more or something like that. Let me pull it up.
I don't read that. Please read the thing. You supposed to be reading it. We waiting on you to read that.
Okay, I'm gonna read it, guys. It says last night the Montgomery Police Department acted swiftly to detain several reckless individuals for attacking a man who was doing his job. Warrants are being signed and justice will be served. This was an unfortunate incident which never should have occurred as our police department investigates these tolerable actions. We should not become desensitized to violence of any kind in our community. Those who choose violence actions will be held accountable by our criminal justice department. Okay, let's see how swiftly they're gonna move. They said swiftly. Now, if it was us, swiftly would have mean you've been got handcuffed, taken down, and still sitting in jail right now.
Let me read the one about the little boy. He done swam, right?
Okay.
So the little boy that swam said, heartfelt gratitude from the publicist of our hero. Dear friends, fans, and supporter, we hope this message is find you and filled with, let me put it this way, joy as we come together to celebrate remarkable act of bravery in comparison shown by Aaron. His name is Aaron, y'all, the little young boy. We cherish you. In the face of adversity, Aaron selfishly came to the rescue of a fellow colleague, and even granddaddy, old enough to be his granddaddy. He showed courage beyond his years. We are immensely proud of his action and the value amplified, standing as an inspiration to us all. It is, because that boy swam across the ocean to help him.
Yes, he did.
Women love and support pouring in from all corners of the state and area have deeply touched me, Aaron. Your kindness and encouragement has shown power of unity, yes, and the warmth of a caring community, yes. The outpouring of affection served as a reminder that together we can create positive change and uplift one another. Signed, the publicist team. Now, that boy, and then let me tell y'all something that I thought about. I thought about the Scots and they role in the community. Mm-hmm. They don't show no kind of community unity. People like them can't be trusted. You know that? Yeah. They show no community unity. Instead, they taking from the community and scamming the community instead of trying to be a unified force. Yeah, and I was going to say, I just thought about that. I was going to say that Mrs. Joy and a lot of other ones around there that they got scammed by them. That's what they were trying to do, unify, pour into your company because you're Black. Come to your rescue because you're Black, we're going to feed you too. But what they did, they scammed them. So we got those kind of people in the community that's out there scamming. Don't care for them. Like you said, someone was just standing around watching that old man getting beat. And then had the nerve to be videotaping it while he getting beat. They standing around. But that's okay. We had one little boy, 16 or 17 years old, to be an example for a lot of those elders or those elderly men or supposed to be men that were standing around.
Right.
And my hat goes off to the men that did step up to the plate.
Oh, yes. Thank God for them. They came in for a force. When they start coming down that pier, it's like they turned, the clear people turned around and tried to run, but they weren't going to let them. They just took one of them, just beat him so bad. I think he was in red shorts. He just jumped off into the water. He just jumped off into the water. And one of those
women beat him like that. That was the one that bypassed all the men and to jump on the lady. Right. Because he felt like the lady would have been the weakest link. So they
didn't want to battle them strong brothers. And one woman, the clear woman, I think she was in one of the dresses, whatever. But anyway, she got pushed off into the water by one of the sisters. She just pushed her off into the water after she ain't got a butt beat. But
look at this, y'all. That's Wanda. And don't that look just like her?
Oh my Lord.
That's pretty brown eyes there. Look at that. That Wanda and that leprechaun from there.
Oh my Lord.
Just like her. And she's standing
like too. On either. She don't need those short pants. She don't need those short pants.
Let me see if I can draw it up bigger. Let me see.
Oh my, we see it good. Can y'all see that
good? Y'all see that? That's a good one. Pretty brown eyes. Let me show you the whole thing.
RVZ just came into the house. Thank you, RVZ. RVZ for coming into the house. Let me just say one thing, guys. If you all have clicked the thumbs up, go ahead and click, guys. because I need my numbers to match up. Go ahead and click that button.
Let me show you the whole thing. This is funny. This is by Pretty Brown Eyes. I'm listening. She got all of them out in the pasture, y'all. She got, you see that?
I love that.
Swarming. She got they all in the pasture. They go Marcel and then that's one in the leprechaun end.
Oh Lord. One to try to wear the same short pants that that dirty dog new girlfriend got on.
Can I read this? Can I read this?
Yeah, go ahead. Do what.
Okay, this is about missing people. In 2022, 214,582 Black people were reported missing. Of that group, 153,374 were under the age of 18. Yet, missing minority children are grossly underreported in the news. They don't even put out an Amber Alert for us. No. That's this country still so racist.
Right.
That's why they should have arrested those white people from the beginning. I guess I erased that, but I guess I'll have it on there for y'all tomorrow. He called out the names of the people that was not arrested. Them men that started it, they weren't arrested. He called their name out and told them that they need to report in because they got a warrant out on them.
Oh, my Lord, I tell you. But you know what, guys, I do want to, do anybody else have anything, because I'm going to drop the link. If anybody want to come up, you're welcome to do so and express what you seen or heard about the brawl, the big brawl that happened in Montgomery, Alabama. You know, because, and I'm just glad that we can see that we don't just turn our cheeks anymore. When I say turn our cheeks, before, that's all we did. We was actually taught to turn our cheeks.
Well, that's all they showed.
Right.
No, that's all they would show on TV. Go ahead on.
Right. But now, we are in a new age and we got a new generation. But seem like the new generation didn't step up like these people that understand and been here and know what it's like to turn the other cheeks. They stepped up. They stepped up. They had to come. And these were some strong men, some real men. They came down, and they came down in full force. And when I saw that full force last night, I was watching it. Woo!
They kept on coming too, honey. I don't know where they were coming from, but they kept coming. They kept coming, man. They were coming
down that pier.
More and more coming, yeah.
And they was jumping out that boat that was trying to dock. Remember the boat that was trying to dock for a while? You remember how
they jumped off.
Coming down. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh, they start jumping. So, I was proud to see that. I was so proud.
I'm gonna have to leave you. It's an hour and 37 minutes.
We're ready to go. You know what I got to do? I want to go ahead and read more up on this as well, because, and I want to put out my videos that I need to. I got a couple shorts, and you know, before it gets dark, I got to get out there and do my chair moment. I can't pick it up though, but that don't mean I can't pretend like I got it up.
Yeah, and you can put it on your short. Like mine was a short today, but yeah, just do something and put it up. And you know what? It would, when I did that, I knew it was serious. I was pissed off, but it kind of relaxed my mind a little bit to try to make a little comedy out of their butt for getting beat up. Right. And I did the senior citizen version because that's who that man was fighting. That man, when that man hit that man, he couldn't handle him. He had one hand and was pushing him back like he was a bulldozer. He was pushing that man back with one hand.
Yes. And the proudest moment is when he took his head off and just threw it.
Oh, yeah. They done made a meme out of that. They said when he took the head off and went up. Said he was called. They said he summoned the ancestors when he did
Ooh,
that.
he had to, and they caught that hat. They had to catch that hat and say,
Yeah,
"Really?"
yeah. When he put that up in the air, he summoned all the spirits, all the good
Right.
spirits to come down to help him. And they came too. They came, y'all. I believe in ancestors'
Yes, I
energy,
do.
y'all. And
They
for
do.
those of you RBZ that just came in here, Renata, I was telling them that used to be a slave dock. That's what that was.
Right.
A lot of our
Right.
ancestors died in that water. All their energy was around there. Yeah, it just jumped in everybody. Them ancestors, the slave energy jumped in all of them.
Right, they did.
All that it's time to get revenge back on these ML for bothering us.
That's right. And I love that. I love that. But we're going to be getting ready to go. I do want to say thank you for my co-host, Miss Black Titanic. She is awesome, guys. She
Yeah,
is.
y'all.
Everybody
She
already know
bought
that.
me for my birthday. Thank
Yes,
you.
this is her. Well, they can't say
This is my
about her
birthday gift, y'all. She bought me. Look at that.
birthday. And
Yeah.
she got a book on it. She got her picture when she used to dance. And you're subscribed. Please like and subscribe. All your things. You got the Instagram, everything on it. Yes. And she got
And
it
I
on the road.
just show one thing before I go. I want to show
Okay.
them my daughter, my mom. Talk to us rather than people.
Okay. But everybody that came, I am so happy that you all showed up. And let me just while she get that pulled up, like Miss Black Titanic get that pulled up. May, thank you for coming into the house. RBZ, Renata, D. Elliott. We have Demita Joe, and let me see, Gigi. Thank you. And if I do miss anybody, Mr. Who is this trying to come up? Let me see. They didn't no Master Jimmy 346. I didn't see you come up in the chat first. I don't just pull anybody up. You have to not right now.
Okay, I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay, this is I just want to show y'all my daughter is having a baby.
Oh,
And
yeah.
the baby is due. So what we did was we went back to what our ancestors we used to do before. A lot of us forgot what our ancestors used to do. But what our ancestors used to do when a lady get pregnant, they would pamper the lady before she had that baby and get her in a mental space, a great mental space. So that's what we did. And my daughter has it's called a dolly. A dolly is a dowry. Is when she'll follow you all through your pregnancy to be your support system, right? And after she do that, and then you want to have a birth. I'm trying to find out I was trying to find the foot washing. But what we did, we washed her foot, and while we was washing her foot in herbs, we were giving her positive confirmation. Let me see if I can find the foot wash. It's so
I
neat.
saw that. It was beautiful.
Yeah, and you give her positive, you get a mother positive confirmation about that foot wash. But I'll find some for y'all. I got a lot. I might put the foot wash up on there. I don't know what this is. Okay, this one is just. Okay, y'all didn't see this. This is just introducing the lady in the white is the dolly.
Oh,
the dolly, yeah. We're doing our ancestors' memory. That's my daughter. She's 9 months pregnant.
Oh, she is beautiful.
Got to have that baby. Okay, that went on. I really wanted y'all to see the foot washing. That's what I
have it on my phone. You want me to check? I may have it. Let me check and see. Do I have it on mine?
I can do this. I can do this one.
Okay.
Okay. She crying. Yeah, she's crying. Okay, let's do this. I'm coming, y'all. I'm trying to get it from the beginning.
At the core of who I am, I'm just an holistic practitioner. And before I do anything for anyone, I do it for myself first. So just know that I'm going to take care of myself, and hopefully that is a reflection of what you want to see within yourself and also what I really do for yourself. So I met Desiree.
That's my daughter name is Desiree.
Oh.
Shot to me because she was looking for a needle for this pregnancy, and she wanted more support than she had for her first pregnancy. Now, not to take away from anybody that showed up for the first pregnancy, but this one was a little bit different. And when I first talked to her, like, you see what you're doing, right? You see this emotion? That's what I got to. And I don't know, my spirit was just like, man, what can I do for her? Like, I really want to do something to just, create the space that this pregnancy is going to be everything that she wanted to be, and everything that it needs to be. So, as she was talking and just sharing a little bit about who she was and, how she is as a mom and the type of support that she really wanted, I was like, oh my God, I can do what's for you. So, that's literally how this came about. And I was like, pick your closest people, the people that you really wanted to be there for you. I told her 6. She can hear this about 12. So just know that a blessed way is pretty much a baby shower before the mom. So blessed ways have been around for centuries, and culturally we already create the space. We have baby showers, and you may have a party just welcoming the newborn baby and just welcoming this addition to the family. But essentially, a blessed way is just saying, I love you, I honor you, I want to show you that I'm going to support you in pregnancy, and also when the baby arrives. So that's essentially what a blessed way is. So just know, you in this room, she really misses you, okay? So, that's who I am.
So she was just explaining to y'all, our ancestors used to do that, y'all. We used to go around and you would actually go around and support that mother, because that mother need that support.
Yes.
We always think about giving baby showers, right, y'all? Mm. But we don't think about that mother. That mother needs pampering and to be in a positive space too. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what this is all about. But that foot washing, I was trying to find it is very short. But what we did was, while we washing her feet, you give the mother positive confirmation, get her in that right space, about who she is. This is my Facebook. It's very short. I think here it is, y'all. Let me let y'all see this, and then then I'll let y'all go.
Don't forget, May said, what did your daughter have, Miss Black Titanic?
Oh, she haven't had the baby yet. She's having a girl. So, this is the purpose of it. What did your daughter have, Black Titanic? May, she hasn't had it. What we're doing is preparing the mother with positive confirmation. We're preparing the mother for the delivery. We want to make sure that the mother is in a great space when she go in there and have that baby, right, y'all?
Mm-hmm. Yes, we have to make sure that.
Yeah, and then you know what? And a lot of these women, they have postpartum depression too. That'll alleviate some of that postpartum depression. If you here it goes. It's the foot washing.
Okay.
This pregnancy will be everything that you need it to be. You will be protected and provided for. Everyone that you want to be there for you will be there. Your birth will go the way that you want it to.
I like how everybody got on all white too.
And this is just your opportunity to just shower, okay? All right, we got the 12, we got the bed 12 person up in line. All right. And when you touch this, just like the hand washing, I have money oil in it and everything. So just know, you get your blessing too, okay? All right.
Now, while you're doing the foot wash, you're getting blessed too. It's a blessing for you too.
Oh, okay. And all those, all that, what is that? Flowers and
Herbs.
herbs and stuff.
That's my granddaughter right there.
Oh, that's your grandbaby right there.
Yeah.
She is beautiful. Y'all was having a great time. That's Miss Black Titanic right there.
Let it pamper the mother.
That's another granddaughter right there.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh my Lord.
She done turned 40 on me. I can't believe it.
Oh my God. She don't even look 40.
Yeah, she's 40.
I love her hair. Her hair is getting, it seems like her hair is about to get wet too.
So I'm stepping out the room. What they're doing is foot washing now. Before she had a baby next week, and so what we're doing now is foot washing, giving the mother love, telling her how much she's loved, preparing her for that birth by giving her positive affirmation through foot washing, touching, love, and giving her positive energy before that baby is delivered. You want to say something?
Yeah. So I'm so happy to be here with all my family, and I
Bye-bye, Tiffany Bunny.
Speak up.
because every time I see my family, I always have.
Oh, that is so. And bye-bye, Sicily Bunny. Thank you for showing
Yeah,
up.
and you guys, that is a old tradition. You guys, we got away from that. The Europeans took all that from us. Yeah, that is a tradition that's supposed to be how we treat our pregnant a female before the European got to us and started doing things their way. Yeah. Mhm.
Yeah. Oh my God. That I wish we would get back into that. That is beautiful.
Yeah,
That's
you can, I wish that I would have done it with myself too. It was really
Yeah.
beautiful. So if y'all can go to my Facebook. I got like 6 or 7 events on there that we did. We did the releasing of that plate. The releasing of that plate, and you put on a plate everything that you want to get rid of. You want to get
Yeah.
rid of depression. You want to get rid of that man. You want to get rid of procrastination. You write it on the plate, and then you go outside and break the plate and just release it. Yeah, y'all, you saw that, didn't you?
Yeah, I did. Y'all had the paper plates in a Ziploc.
Yeah, here they
bag.
go. These are. It's just 1 second. Let me let them see this, and then I
Okay.
let
I
them go.
love that.
Yeah, it's they not paper plates, they real plates. They real plates, and you
Yeah.
got you write on it what you want, whatever you want to release. That was for the mother too. If she want to release anything, she got to release whatever's bothering her before she had that baby. You guys, we got a lot of stuff that we done got rid of that we don't know about. We didn't. Yeah.
I think,
Here you go.
yeah.
This is called a releasing.
You all look so beautiful in white.
So it's good. Release. Drop. Yeah. Release. Drop. Yeah. Release. Drop. Y'all ready? Yeah.
There you go.
Release. Wow.
I loved it. I loved it.
And it's like I had a whole plate full of y'all. Y'all know how old I had a whole plate. I didn't have enough room on my plate. All this stuff.
Did you have to turn it over right on the back?
I should have thought about it, but I didn't. Yeah, you just write whatever you want released out of your life, and then you break. And you know what? That man. I don't know if y'all saw the one with that man standing up there. He is the object of sound, and that was so beautiful. He had some bowls. He'd take that
I
bowl
saw that.
and he would make sound, different sounds with the bowl. I'm like, and that was for you to train you to listen. That's what that was all about. Yeah, training
Oh,
you.
okay. I saw that. I loved it when I saw them bows. I think, yeah. I said, "Oh my God!"
Yeah, and every bowl had a different sound. I like that is amazing. Every bowl that he did had a different sound. It's something how we are out of touch with everything that we do. We got to get back in touch with who we are
Yeah, we
before
did.
the Europeans came into our.
And took it all away from us. But
Yeah,
right.
yeah. All
Oh,
right.
that was awesome. I enjoyed it. And everybody, I hope to see you all probably spending time with somebody else, hearing what they got going on tonight. And thank you all for showing up, May, everybody. And bye-bye. Love
10
you
o'clock
guys.
tomorrow, you guys. Y'all come see me. I'm gonna put something out. We're gonna go deep tomorrow. I'm gonna book that history on them about this mob mentality. We first saw that was a mob mentality that we saw. That's
Yes,
all that
it was.
was, y'all.
Mhm.
Bye, y'all. May, RBZ,
Sicily Bonnie.
I don't know her.
Oh, Sicily Bonnie? I do.
Okay, that's these some of your people.
Yes. Yes.
Oh,
Everybody, thank you guys for Nada, Demita Joe. Who you see? Gigi,
Miss Curves, she on here.
Miss Curves,
Oh
yeah.
yeah, y'all don't forget. I don't trying to take over, but she's a content creator. Remember?
Oh yes, for all the con- content creators, make sure you all go over to their lives or go over to their channel and show them love. And if you haven't subscribed, please do subscribe to their channel or make sure you hit the thumbs up button on your way out. If you didn't hit it in the beginning, you can hit it right now while I'm talking. And thank you. And do like Miss Titanic. I mean, I'm getting ready to go eat. And I'm probably gonna do my live before it gets dark. But bye bye, guys. Love you guys.
Okay.